What is going on, everyone? Commodore Laz here today, bringing to you a live reaction of One Piece manga chapter 940. Now, the chapter has just come out. I was earlier in a discussion with Brago the Ace, talking about some Game of Thrones with the homies, Trends, Ali, Froob, Steebo, Quietly and them. And we saw the notifications just pop up on Discord saying it was out. So, we had to skedaddle out of there real quickly. But, hopefully get back in there, talk about some Game of Thrones after this chapter. But I got to see what's going down, man, because, listen, we got to see my Gramps, Hyogoro of the Hands. No longer Hyogoro of the Flower. Hyogoro of the Hands. That's my Gramps, okay? Out here showing the new, the advanced form of Armin Haki to Luffy. The whole, the will and stuff. So it's kind of a bit different compared to, how foreigners, how, Luffy and them have, they call Haki. Him, it's, emanating, your willpower and stuff to your swords. But he's about to teach Luffy some greatness, man. But I need to see what's going to go down, man, especially with the way how calm, Queen was before. I'm expecting sooner than later, we're going to see some hands being thrown between the two of them, Luffy and Queen. So hopefully we get to see that. But for me to find out how this is going to transpire, we got to read the chapter. So without further ado, let's get into it, guys. Chapter 940 of the best-selling manga in history. Here we go. Chapter 940, The Spark of Rebellion. We see here Bartolomeo, and he has little, look at this. He has little dolls and stuff of the Straw Hats. See Chopper, Frankie, Robin, Brooke, and then over here on the bottom afterwards, from right to left, you have Nami, Zoro, Luffy, Sanji, and then Usopp right there. And funny enough, there's no Jinbei, so it doesn't confirm whether or not he's with the crew. So I don't know. Oda has to, just tell us that he was turned to sushi. That's about it. Cover page request: Bartolomeo making high-quality Straw Hat crew candy art at a summer festival and refusing to sell it to customers. This guy is sick in the head. He's been making all these things, and he's flipping them off too. Hey, listen, bro. He was a Stone Cold Steve Austin fan back in the day and stuff, so I can respect it. But I know he's crossing his fingers and everything. But just the way that it looks and stuff, it's he's flipping them off. He's yo, I created this, but you ain't gonna touch it. But 940, The Spark of Rebellion. So maybe, you know what, I'm actually thinking right now, just based on the title of the chapter, it could do something with, because remember we saw with Beppo and them, they were pretty much in that little prison in the Resetsu district. I'm expecting, when he rolls in there and sees what happened to Beppo, that man's going to be lobbing heads. Unless Hawkins and Drake are there to stop him, he's going to be cleaning house like he is awesome during the invasion. Alright. Page 2. Page 3. I won't forgive you. Yeah, my boy. Yo, look at that. He's yo, tell him more. Yo, don't you ever doubt my boys. I won't forgive you for doubting my comrades. Alliances without trust might as well not exist. There's no way I can leave this in your hands. A state of emergency. He went there for sure to go whip some ass, bro. And I love it how he's the one who was saying before, yo, if you get caught, commit seppuku, it's over. This guy takes back his word. He's yo, my guys are in trouble. We out here for them. That's my man. Respect them. Chirac guy got upset and left. I wonder if he'll come back. Damn it, Shinobu. Why did she have to go and say something like that? But you understand why she was angry, don't you? She's been waiting for 20 long years. Of course, definitely. But for Law, it's yo, the ties he has with those people is he can't just leave them stranded. Especially not knowing what's going on with them right now at the moment. Well, even if Beppo and the others did leak our plan, I don't blame them. Right? If you were in their shoes right now, you have told the enemy everything, but we know for a fact they didn't. Wouldn't you do the same? If I was being tortured, I think I would last 3 seconds, maybe. That isn't long at all. You see right there afterwards, Robin, Nami, and Usopp are just chilling there afterwards, sitting beside, the, it looks like they're selling, little, crates and stuff, basically, because they're still in Ebisu Town, so there's not really that much, furniture and stuff they can sit on. But it's kind of cool because if you look at it too, based on the design, kind of reminds me of the old color spreads we used to see from back then with the straw hats and the kimonos and everything too, all together with the kibidango and stuff. Kind of starting to give me those little vibes. And Nami looking real nice right now at the moment. Just saying. All right, get lost, you bastards, huh? I refuse to be held by you lowlifes. What's going on? I hear angry voices coming from the town. They are new in town. They're former citizens of the capital that were dropped off here yesterday. It finally appeared. The Azuki Baba. Giant Baba? That's rude. A demon from Japanese folklore translated as the being grinding hag. Oh. What in the world are you laughing at? Yeah! You three have been exiled from the capital, right? Only those who help line the shogun's pockets are allowed to live in the flower capital, so those three must have committed some seriously bad deeds. That man there is Bungo, a former underling of the capital officials who set fire to the citizens' homes every night. He bribed the higher-ups to cover up his crimes. An arsonist, and he even used bribery. So this dude's name is Bungo. Ugly-looking dude as well. And the old lady ain't helping either. That man is Bongo. Oh, so... Bro, what are these names? Bungo, Bongo, and then over here, homeboy name is Bingo. And that man is Bongo, a former lumber dealer. He profited from their arsons by selling lumber to those who needed to rebuild their homes. And that man, Bingo, a former priest and casket maker, would take advantage of those in mourning after the fires to sell his services at an outrageous price. Bingo, Bongo, and Bungo. They were working together the whole time because they bribed the officials in the capital that they were never caught. Though they may act innocent, they are nothing more than evil criminals. But the funniest thing about all this is all three of them fell madly in love with Komurasaki, the courtesan of peerless beauty. She actually just passed away yesterday. Wait, so is that the same... Hold on. Is that the same Bingo dude that we saw? The same one that Komurasaki tricked in the flashback thing? Because again, because it looks similar in the design too, but I don't remember if his name was Bingo or like it's probably a different person. But to them, they think she passed away. Obviously, we know what transpired, but now I need to know what's going on from Kyoshiro's side. Because look, I'm still holding it together. That man is going to be on our side eventually at some point in time. I wholeheartedly believe it. They gave everything they had to the courtesan. Yeah, so the courtesan, and went bankrupt in the process. So it had to have been the same dude. I suppose there is a god after all. By the way, everything I just said was a lie. What was the point then? That was too detailed to be a lie. You were telling the truth, right? That must mean you personally know the courtesan. Who exactly are you? Oh yeah, I remember. Those three tried to cause trouble during the courtesan procession. So that's them. They were told to live in Yasu's house. Even though Yasu has been taking care of their every need, they kept continuing to be patronizing. They're truly impossible to deal with. Tonoyasu sure does enjoy taking care of people, even if they are troublesome. It is true that this card made us aware of the final battle. But, and we're hearing about it. If y'all didn't see the Tonoyasu video I did, man, let's go. Listen, I need this information. I need to know what the hell's going on with this dude. It is true that this card made us aware of the final battle, but that was to be expected, I suppose. It ended up being distributed into the enemy's hands as well, so the plan has been ruined. Yes, you're right. You could go up to them and say, it was just a prank, but I guess all of your allies would believe it too. On that note, I did not know about that waning crescent moon tattoo on the ankle. I am sure that there are others who do not know of it as well. Will you please pass on a message from me to Kinemon and the others? I will absolutely fight alongside them. My man's got hands. Yo, let's do this, bro. And I like too, we're seeing like Robin and stuff now, because we were seeing her before like in like little tiny panels and stuff from the last time we saw, Tonoyasu roll up back in his crib. I'm going to be so busy, I wonder where I should start. There are many people here who will die from starvation before the final battle in 1 week's time. Ahaha. Anyway, I shall excuse myself now. Yo. Hey there, perverted man, beautiful girl, and town maiden. I am leaving now. This guy. Yo, it's so crazy though how Nami's actually like completely fine with him saying that. But to like anybody else, like Sanji and whatever, like yo, I'm gonna whack the hell out of him. But to him, at the very least, you should. But for Tonoyasu, you put respect on him. So, even after listening to that old guy, I still have no idea how you know each other. Same here. Yes, he is quite the cheerful one, isn't he? Who exactly is he? So it's kind of weird too, because I need to figure out like again like I still firmly believe he's going to be connected somehow to Odin or something, but I need to know exactly what the hell was like why Kanjo and couldn't figure out who he was. You know what I mean? Like you have to listen to the old guys, still have no idea how you know each other. Well, we also do not know who he is. Yo, okay, so the mystery, so the plot thickens basically, because now it's like they actually legit mean it. They have no clue who the hell this dude is. Like, what? You talked to him for so long without even knowing who he was? Well, he addressed us all friendly like with honorifics and such. How can you forget someone so unique? If he was an important figure in the past, it would have been rude of us to question him. He was quite friendly after all. Could he have been your childhood friend or teacher from school? I always love Robin's the one saying this. Who was that guy? Huh? Gramps, how is your back? Oh, if it isn't Yasu. So Yasu's going to check someone else. It must be hard for you to get up in the morning. I bet it hurts more than working the whole day. I do not have much to give, but take this. So he's going to be the witching hour boy. He's going to be confirmed as the witching hour boy. I do not have much to give, but take this. I'm going to leave a little millet and water here, so make sure you consume it, okay? As always, you're too kind, Yasu. I do not have long to live, so please keep it for yourself. Yo! What a compliment. Being called kind makes me so happy. I shall give you 2 more drops of millet. Yeah, seaweed brewer, Granny. Do you have enough medicine? I have none left, but just seeing your face makes me feel better. Yo, what a flirt. Yo, this dude. Old timer. How's your knee? Oh, Yasu. Osaki. How's your child? Hogoya. So he's like visiting all the other people and stuff. Hanko. How's your mother doing? Mr. Yasu, play with me. I do not have a lot to give, but eat up. Tonoyasu sure helps makes this place lively. He's going around giving all these provisions. It's not as good as it seems. We get barely anything for the work we do. Yasu sold his... Yo! No! Oh, but there had to have been a reason why. Oh, Toko, there's... Oh, Oda. Yo! Okay, Skip, but at the same time, how... Times are tough, man. What? No. But it makes sense if you think of the two that maybe... Oh my god. Yasu sold his only daughter, a girl named Toko, to the capital. She spends most of the money she earns to him. Toko? But I'm not a boy. So Usopp's like remembering who it was. That girl. Now that you mention it, she did laugh a lot like, just like him too. Because he was able to send Toko to the capital. He thinks it would be a waste to keep all the money for himself, so he takes it upon himself to provide provisions daily to those who cannot work. Even if it means that he will go hungry in doing so. Although he might act like a clown most of the time, he has been loved by everyone in this town for a long time. He is our saint. Man. I mean, he had to do with it. I mean, he sold his daughter and stuff, right? But it's like... And she's the one sending the money to him and everything too, but it's like... If you think about it, what kind of life you would have been putting your daughter in if she was around right now? She'd probably be dead if anything, because she's not being given food or anything that's going on. And granted, she's with Komurasaki, so like at least fate in her life and stuff didn't put her in like a really bad situation. Like she was out here actually like whoring out like a prostitute and stuff. Because again, she ended up being with somebody who could take care of her and stuff. But it's like the thing is I cannot blame Tonoyasu here, because it's like, look at the conditions you would have to be with if you had to keep her. Like she would have to be going through all this, but it's still wild. Toko's actually sending him money and everything too, which is crazy. But at the same time, he's doing this to help out all the people here. But then again, you would probably do that for your daughter as well, right? But I'm guessing in his mind, it's like, I might as well just send her out to a place that's a lot better than here, and then she's kind of giving back to himself. But I need to see the two of them talk so I can see what that relationship's gonna be like after. Yeah, he's our saint. And we're going back to the Udon prisons now. Udon prisoner minds. Grandpa Hugh is getting ahead of himself. Crush him. Finish him off, Mandela Man. What you outsiders call hockey is known as Ryuuou. Oh, so we got a name for the thing. It is known as Ryuuou here in the Wano country. It focuses on the concept of flow. Literally translates to Flowing Sakura. It shares the same pronunciation as Dragon King / Emperor. Listen, man. Your girl, look. He's top 5 to me right now, new characters in Wano, and he think he's making a real case right now for top 3 status, man. I don't know. He might do it. Making hockey flow into And you're seeing Luffy as his eyes closed, and Hyogoro on his back comes in and strikes Mandela Man right in the face. But his arms like have like, hockeyed up, so like it wasn't the wave, but you can see like the mist and stuff coming. And sends him flying back. Damn it. That's not it. Rather than exerting power, you should take the unnecessary hockey surrounding your body and make it flow through your fist. Wrong. He keeps on doing it. He's like knocking out different gifters one by one. Wrong. 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 He's just like hitting a whole bunch. I see Queen over there. Hey, you're taking too many down, you fool. It's going to the outside, which I'm assuming... Hold on. It's bedtime. Go to sleep. Oh, so I guess like time switched over afterwards. You see like the moon and stuff coming out. Damn it, I have to wait until tomorrow? But I want to fight more. I'm starving. They're not even going to feed us. At this rate, I'm going to be a mummy by morning. See Luffy and Grandpa Hugh just chilling there in the sumo ring. Can I ask you something, Straw Man? Why do you want to fight? He's like, Why do you want to fight Kaido? I heard that you lost to him in Curry. With the guards around, I can't talk about it. I love him, bro. He's like, yo, we can't talk in peace because there's too much noise. Hey, listen, yo, Haki out, boom. Haki is the Supreme King, knocks him all. He was like, yo, alright, this should be fine now. Do you know about the 4 emperors? No. Well, I mean, of course, if you think about it, though, like, again, but that's weird as hell, because I'm... Save for after. Do you know about the 4 emperors? No. There are 4 great emperors known as the Emperors of the Sea. Kaido was one of them. I love how Luffy's the one who's explaining this to him. I'm going to be the Pirate King someday, so I have to beat them all. The Pirate King? You mean like Roger? So he does know him. He knew Gold Roger. Yes, a long time ago when he came to this land. Ah, Kinemon told me about it. Kinemon? How do you know that name? Allow me to oh, God damn. Oh, I didn't even notice his face. Oh my God. I'm seeing Caribou up here, right? And I'm looking like, what the hell is that thing? It's like Raizo's face. Yo, these people are sick in the head, man. Allow me to explain, Hyogoro Dono. Huh? Raizo, Caribou. And Hyogoro with the black, the bowling of the words, so there's importance. What? Raizo? I could not believe that you were that Hyogoro. This is so hard to believe. Did you and the others really travel 20 years through time from the Wano country of the past? We did, using the demonic powers of Lady Toki. Bro, it's wild. Yo, it's crazy, because, whenever I talk in Recon about this lady, bro, Lady Toki, and like you hear like the wild shit like this, like demonic powers, it's like, yo, it's spooky, man, these conversations sometimes. And I find it hard to believe you, Caribou. Don't be so cold, Mr. Strahaki. He's like kicking him around and stuff. Were you fooling around, Raizo? How did you mistake his key for mine? Oh, so the key that Raizo had was for Caribou. But I mean, Kid had his cuff, but I mean, he escaped. I need to see what the hell's going on with him too. Please don't treat me like you hate me. I promise I'll be useful to you from this moment onwards. I am your underling. So in return, please let me leave with you on your ship. What? Don't you have your own? I'm repenting for my past actions. I turned over a new leaf. Luffy's not gonna accept your ass, bro. Come on. He's grinning. He's like, but he's like sweating bullets and stuff. He's like, yo, please take me. Okay, fine, because you're not a bad guy anymore. Of course. Huh? Thank you very much. What? Is he trying to trick me? That was too easy. I'm even more scared of him now. Luffy Taro Dono, this man can use some pretty interesting demonic arts. Well, his swamp ability. He'll be useful to us. Hyogoro Dono. That was close. I already accepted the fact that I would die a dog's death here. If it had been a moment, even a moment later, I would have died without knowing anything. To think that the samurai from the Red Scabbards are still alive, so Lord Odin's son, Momonosuke, is still alive. That means the spark of rebellion, the name of the chapter, has yet to be extinguished. Raizo, Straw Hat Man, even in my current feeble condition, there are still things that I can do to help. Please, let me be of service to you. He's prostrate. He's bowing to Luffy for this, man. Hyogoro the goat. This man is an ally I never thought we would meet. Luffy don't know. He used to be the head Yakuza boss in Wano, bro. The Ryuuou Gotoku, man. Let's go. Whoa, I knew you were an amazing guy, Gramps. Gramps? While we were on the topic, you mentioned that you were trying to gather allies in the capital, but you ended up here. Ending up here in Udon may also be some sort of fate. There are 4 more areas here in the prisoner's mind, such as that are just as big as this place. So, assuming the current location is like the other areas too. There are tens of thousands of prisoners here in Udon, but not everyone here is a typical murderer or thief. The crime that most prisoners here have committed is rebellion against Orochi. I understand now that this place is their blind spot. All the anger in this country has been festering here. The former Yakuza bosses that supported the Wano country from the shadows are also here. And you see some of the designs and stuff too. Everybody is here. If I speak on behalf of your cause, I am sure that they will be happy to fight in the name of Kozuki. Yo, we're about to see, hold on, Shimano. We're about to see yo, hold on, skip Majima-san, Kiryu. Like, listen, bro. As a Yakuza tired, bro, like, the fact that we're going to see some of the bosses from them, man, it's like, yo, I need it. I need it, bro. And also, Raizo in that cell, yes, I am aware. I already spoken a little with Kawamatsu. He's the one person that we need to break out at all costs. And you still see him there. I see. So basically, if we destroy this place, we'll gain a lot of allies, right? Luffy Dono, keep your voice down. And it will not be that simple. Udon Wastelands. Oh, we're seeing now Big Mom and them. So they're about to pull up because the place is right there. And I guess that's going to be the use for, again, like I said in prior times and stuff, Big Mom's going to cause the ruckus. It's going to cause some trouble, and it's going to lead to afterwards, the prison break and stuff, and that's how they're going to break out. Udon Wastelands. I'm hungry. I'm sleepy. I'm so hungry and sleepy. Are we near the Oshiroko place yet, Okiku? The Crocodile Shark is pretty tired too, but it's fine. We've already entered Udon. This is really going to be okay. Is this a blessing or a curse? Olin is inching closer. A premonition of a storm. The next issue will feature a title color page. Is there any more after this? That's about it. That's a chapter. All right. Pretty good. Pretty good chapter. I mean, we got to see the stuff afterwards, back in Ebisu Town, focusing on more on like Tonoyasu, the reveal and stuff, with him now being like the father and stuff to Toko, which, again, he sold his daughter, which, I know a lot of people would be like, yo, like, what are you doing, bro? And the fact that he's giving out money and stuff that she's making, and she's giving it to other people, to him to give to other people and stuff. It's like, again, she's in a lot better company and stuff, like with Komurasaki and stuff. So I can't like blame her really, like, in that sense, because like, okay, she's in better living conditions at the very least at the time. With Komurasaki, with him, it's like he's stuck in Ebisu Town no matter what. But I mean, at least it confirms too that there's not gonna be a switch up on him. He's gonna be rolling with them at the same time. So that's good. Law, of course, went off to do his own thing. I'm expecting, like probably in the next chapter or two, we're gonna see him roll up at the Resetsu district, wipe the floor with some people, maybe end up fighting a headliner or two, possibly. The Udon prison stuff was also good too. We gotta learn information now about the more of the Yakuza bosses, the whole Ryuuou, the Flowing Sakura for like hockey and stuff, which I think that's a dope name and everything. And Luffy's gonna be slowly learning that kind of phase and stuff, of using that ability. And I think he'll probably, I won't say he'll master it, but he'll gain a grasp of how to use it during a fight with Queen. Because I do feel like at some point in time, it's still going to happen at the very least. Even if Big Mom comes through and breaks them out and stuff, I feel like Queen will probably come in the way. They'll scrap for a bit, and then he'll end up using the ability afterwards. But it's good too, man. The Yakuza bosses are in there as well. Hyogoro knew of like Gold Roger and stuff. So it's good, man. I cannot wait to see how things are gonna go next week, man. Because we're gonna get a color page, so we know the chapter's gonna be banging. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below in regards to chapter 940. Did you guys enjoy it? Did you not? Let me know if there's any other things in the chapter and stuff, that caught your interest or you liked from it. You want to talk about that in the comments. I'm gonna see if I can try and get some kind of like review / discussion and stuff. If you guys want to see that, let me know. I might try and get that early in the morning and stuff, just again because holidays and stuff right now for Easter. So if I can't get it out, I'll try and get like another discussion sometime during the week and kind of go more in detail talking about some of the stuff in the chapter itself. But if you guys enjoyed the video, like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. And again, leave your thoughts down in the comments for this week's chapter, One Piece. And I'll catch you guys next week, man. Chapter 941. We get that title color page. It's going to be some heat. I cannot wait. Luffy and them about to break out of prison. We're about to get Yakuza gang in the house. 941. I cannot wait. So, Commodore Lad signing off. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, take care.
Going crazy, yeah, we going crazy. I'm with the team, yeah, we going